Hi, and welcome to my presentation on Alfred Hitchcock, who is also commonly known as the master of suspense. Okay, so Alfred Hitchcock was born on August 13th, 1899 in London, England. His family was strictly Catholic and he attended a private Jesuit school. When he was 16, he started to become interested in filmmaking, visiting the cinema often. When Alfred was 5, his father sent him to the local police station with a note asking the sergeant to lock Alfred up for 10 minutes, because he had been naughty. The sergeant complied with his father's request. This experience served as the inspiration for some recurring devices used in his films. So you'll see a lot of wrongly punished and harshly punished characters in his films. And this quote from Winston Churchill, I thought that it went along with it really well. And it says, "We shall draw from the heart of suffering itself the means of inspiration and survival." So in 1839, Alfred and his wife Alma moved to Hollywood. The first movie he created there, Rebecca, won an Oscar for Best Picture. Hitchcock directed over 50 films, some of his most famous being Psycho, Vertigo, and The Birds, but he never won an Academy Award for Best Director. The cover of The Birds, Vertigo, and Psycho. So Hitchcock, the cultural icon. This is a quote from him. It says, "I am a type director. If I made Cinderella, the audience would immediately be looking for a body in the coach." And he practically invented the thriller genre. And so even if you've never seen one of his movies, you probably know what his movies are like, and you probably know him, and you almost definitely know this silhouette. So I really enjoyed trivia, so here's just a little bit. Most of the heroines in his films were blonde, and he usually included close-ups of their hair. He appears on a postage stamp. He had one daughter with his wife Alma, who appeared in 3 of his movies, and he's very well known for making cameo appearances in his movies. And actually, he would have to make those in the beginning because the audience would be looking for him and they wouldn't pay attention to the plotline. So I thought that was interesting. And he's one of the most emulated directors in the history of filmmaking. And in almost every thriller/action movie you've ever seen, Hitchcock has been emulated in some way, from Jaws to James Bond. And this is because his filmmaking, it was so effective, and just the style is so wonderful that it's hard to not want to emulate him. Unfortunately, he died on April 29th in 1980 in Los Angeles, California, and he left behind his wife, daughter, and an outstanding legacy of films. And here he is holding a koala, because koalas are awesome, just like Alfred Hitchcock. So thank you for watching my presentation, and I hope that you learned something.